Hello, Libra masculines. Welcome to Daughter of Windtarot. I have a bone to pick with you. I was feeling all like fluffy, airy-fairy, fun, having a good time. I was really excited to get into your read because the TikTok was a lot of fun. I just like, I mean, a bit serious, but it felt like, it was definitely something that it had a great ending. It looked like it had a great ending and or beginning of the read, and then I got into your energy on the premeditation here, and now I'm like, my energy's so low. I feel like I need to take a nap. My chest is heavy. I don't know if you're exhausted or just emotionally spent. I thought that was the Tower, even though I've looked at these cards 100 times. I was like, is that the Tower? Did you just go through the Tower? Jeez. All right, Libra, you need to work on your heart chakra. And wow, that was really intense. You're feeling really intense. You either need to sleep or, I don't know, get something off your chest, like literally. All right, so we started out your reading. Hopefully we'll be able to work through this. We started out your reading with the Six of Cups, and it was in the upright, which I loved. I thought it was really funny because, like, when I was like, okay, I'm going to work, I'm going to work for the masculines today. I'm going to work for the masculines today. Sorry, I got that little light, but I thought it was kind of cool. It was like a little yellow brick trail. Oh, cool, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Sorry, I get very distracted. But I was laughing because it just seemed like you were running away. This is like my little Foxy card. Like, you can't see me, like sneaking away, skirting around. Like, really quickly, I felt like you were running away from a soulmate. And I was like, okay, we are talking to the masculine, just saying. No, us ladies skirt the issues too. And then the moon came out. So I was like, okay, moon, what is, what's not illuminated? And it was like the higher perspective on, a spiritual possible sexual connection, right? The lily, spirituality, sexuality also means death. I mean, all sorts of things, just taken in the context of the reading itself, right? And then the last card, was the Ace of Swords, Ace of Truth, and that's a very Ace of Swords right there. And I was like, okay, clarify the Ace of Swords, and the truth is the key to getting out of the maze, right? For me as a reader, that's how I'm interpreting these cards. So I was like, okay, it's a little obtuse, it's a little obscure, but we're gonna get into it. And then I just got into your energy and I'm like, man, this feels a little more intense. So we're gonna get into this, okay, Libras? We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna be using right now, I'm gonna get just some energy for you, since we are dealing with the soulmate energy. Then, and this could be family, like soulmates or families, work partners, anybody that has been put in our path that is from our, cut of the same cloth, that is brought here to teach us lessons, regardless of whether they're supposed to stay in our lives or not. So we're gonna just get a couple of the animal energies and see kind of what we're harnessing right now. That always gives me just like a really top layer to work down from, and yeah, okay? But sit up straight, take in some air, open up your diaphragm. Get some Jason Stevenson on, like his heart chakra opening meditations, like just that music, it'll work while you sleep. Get some vitamin D. Get your blood circulating, just, whew, so heavy. Okay. Energies, what energy is my Libras? My male. Oh. That's positive. That's positive. But deep dive, so I got the whale. I'll show you. Anything else, Spirit? Wait, this one's chatty. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, so there's a lot of intensity going on. Okay. So first off, I've got a water. The alchemical symbols here. We've got a water, the whale. Look at that gorgeous card. The buffalo, which is a hardcore card in this deck. And then the cobra, and then we've got fire, earth. We have everything here except for your element, right? But this is deep dive. This is coming, and I see this card as like an ascending card, as in coming up from the depths towards the light, coming up for, you know, that breath of air. But this, you know, the water can represent the emotional realm as well as the psychic realm. But here, you know, I'm feeling definitely air, I feel is more psychic, but I feel this is just the depths of emotion and from a very deep, dark place. I can feel that. Maybe that's that pressure, right? You're the whale, you're underwater and you're getting that water pressure. So maybe, you know, things are, I can already feel it lightening up now. I think just talking about it, at least me talking about it and kind of being able to express it through the cards here. And then you've got Buffalo. Buffalo, like I said, is pretty hardcore. Adelina Bond on her channel Mana, that has been henceforth taken down because of the persecution of a very gifted psychic in the UK. She always, you know, saw this as lightning, you know, coming down, and, you know, that this was downloads from the divine, divine inspiration, but also talks about the white buffalo and how it was almost extinct, but and that the Native American or indigenous people believed that when the white buffalo, there was a sighting of it, that meant that there was a whole, I'm getting christening, sacred christening, awakening, what have you, that, you know, the tide was going to change as far as, you know, consciousness revolution and what have you. And so all of a sudden there's this huge spike of the white buffalo being born in certain areas. Again, I haven't researched this, but I just remember this, and this is what I'm getting from the card. It's just I'm feeling that you're very, very just divine conduit. This is a divine conduit. It's like the Hierophant, right? But not so but it's natural based, right? So it's, you know, receiving downloads. And then we have like the fire, passion, also protective, ready to strike, defensive, right? That's the Cobra. So you're feeling all of this. So this makes a little bit more sense. And again, as I'm talking through it, I'm feeling so much better because, you know, when we talk about these energies, it's like this is what you are harnessing, but also you can find relief in looking to these and saying, okay, I can harness my whale, because whales can withstand the depths of the ocean, right? And buffalo, they are strong, they are grounded, they are able to handle the lightning. And cobras, they are protective, they are ready, they have venom. So I am prepared, I am built for what I'm going through right now, and I'm going to get through it. And just having that awareness, especially Sam Tarot talks about like generational curses of poverty and all, you know, all this different stuff, but sometimes just the awareness of knowing that it actually exists dissipates it. I mean, how cool is that? That's why we're here, to learn and to have different conversations, and you're supposed to go and look to different readers to get different messages, so that, you know, because again, you know, how I present to you, Libra masculine, is going to be different the way Sand does, or Water Baby, or Rodin, you know, or Destiny and Allie, and all of these gifted psychics that are out there. And now I'm like, and more names I need to mention, but it's just like, you get a piece, that each one of us has a piece of each other, right? And it's just an exchange, it's an energy exchange. So I want you to know that, you know, yes, it may be like, oh, it's a silly card, it's like a whale, or, you know, like a panther, or whatever it is. But it's harnessing. What do they do? You know, what do they do? How do they survive? How do they get to the top of their particular food chain, right? So I digress. Okay, so assuming there is a soulmate or soulmates, let's just get some energies that Libra is dealing with. Other energies. Whew. Very interesting. Yeah, I was thinking one of these might be the energy between you. That's usually what I find about eggs, but no, I think this is your person, Libra. Panther, it's funny, I said panther before. Panther, firefly, cosmic egg. Cosmic egg is all about, you know, etherical. This is like one of the most abundant creative cards in this deck. This is someone that is holding on to something precious, and invite, yeah, something precious. Maybe we got a snake and a snake, and we got that kundalini here. Maybe that's what you're protective of. Maybe you're protective of this person. Possibly, I'm just seeing the correlation between the two snakes. Someone that's also fiercely protective, and yeah, presenting as a fire sign as well. But panthers are stealth. Green-eyed, maybe they're jealous. Maybe they're a jealous person. I'm getting more protection. Standoff? The snake and the panther? There's a lot of eye contact going on there. I gotta make sure I'm giving you the right eye contact by looking over there and not over there. And then Firefly, which Firefly is just such an interesting, it kind of gives me, it's like, wow, okay. Yeah, one's really creative. The other one's, you both have very creative energies, right? One is holding it within, the other one's receiving it from outer, right? And then we have very, very, very protective energies up. And then very like sensitive energies, because the Firefly is all about, the Firefly goes around turning on the light bulb for people about their spirituality, their awakenings. They're bright, 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 but because they're so bright, they have to, you know, go back. They have to go back, kind of like the frog, and go back to their watering hole or whatever it is, and get back up to speed. They don't have a lot of longevity. They're an energetic light bulb. And then the whale is just so deep and mysterious, but steady, kind of like the turtle energy, you know, that water energy, just that slow and steady and stability. So I feel like, wow, talk about a balancing. You got Firefly up here from the depths, you know, kind of meeting. Oh, and look at that. Look, there's like the edge of the Firefly. There's an overlap, like the Firefly is like right there. Oh, I love that so much. Oh, all right, I gotta put the cards down. All right, so yeah, I am totally seeing the connection here. Some tarot. Okay, so we're gonna pull out. Why am I saying I don't even own the teeny tiny tarot? I want to get the teeny tiny tarot, but I was like, let's get the teeny tiny tarot. It's so weird. I get that. I like saying that from Awakening the Spirit. Cindy over there, she's so adorable. She's a Gemini Aries like myself. So like sometimes I find her hard to watch. Like I think, and like that's a harsh way to say it. I say hard to watch because she gets me so like her spazzing out gets my spazzing out going, and then it's like spaz on spaz. So not hard to watch at all. She's adorable to watch. It's just for me, I tend to go to like sand, because sand just like puts me to sleep. I'm like, oh, it's just got that voice. It's like, mo, 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 mo. I love it. All right. And then if I want to get slapped around, I go over to Queen Cup. Tell me about myself, Destiny. She's a badass bitch right there. All right. Oh, lady. All right. Tell me about this soulmate of, who am I almost said Cancer. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. Libra. Libra. Tell me about Libra's, wow, that's a lot. Am I taking it all? Wow. Where are we at? 12 minutes? All right, we can do this really, really quickly. Let me lay it out so I can get the whole, but like I can already. Wow. No, I'm going to clarify the rest of this so I can see the whole story. No? Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. I'm going to go with this. All right. Okay, gotcha. We have the Ten of Wands. Something has come to an end. Got it. Okay. Wow, that's a lot. There's been an ending, right? There's been an ending. That's another 10. There's an ending. Father of Wands in the upright knows that in order to build, Four of Wands, in order to build Father of Wands and to turn the Wheel of Fortune, Father of Wands wants to build and wants to turn the Wheel of Fortune and looking actively to do it. That feels better. Father of Wands wants to build. He's in the upright and turn the Wheel of Fortune over. Tower in reverse, Two of Pentacles in reverse. An imbalance. Just went through the Tower in this. I feel like the Tower has just happened. That it's not about to happen, that it's just happened. And that there's an imbalance right now. But we have, maybe you're dealing with the Gemini, but I don't think so. Well, I mean, you could be, but we've got the Lovers. So another divine connection card. Wow. Right? And then all this like strange kind of like mirroring up here. I just say that with like the energies, like we're saying the protective, one's receiving inspiration from outside and one's receiving inspiration from inside, and then we have the balancing of the two, so it just feels very, again, it's that, yeah, so coming from out of balance, but wanting to, I feel like this is the future, wanting to go towards the lovers, you know, connection. So we asked the moon what was not seen in this connection, and we're going to ask the tarot. Why do I keep getting teeny tiny tarot on my head? This is so strange. Maybe that's the next, okay. Focus. Tell me more about the moon. Tell me more about the moon, please. What was unseen? The spiritual connection. Tell me more about this unseen Ten of Cups. Such a cool Ten of Cups too. And I love how it bleeds, you know, like it's, you know, her line work in her card depictions was just, is that it? Really? That's all I wanted to say. What was in, oh, wait, we got another one. I was like, that it? Oh, wants to be upward. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Yeah, so Ten of Cups, what I was saying is I love her line work, but with the Ten of Cups, I love how it bleeds. You know, she puts some of that watercolor in here along with all the line work. So wanting, you know, what was not seen was the spiritual connection, but now I love how these are all in the upright. We've got our Father of Swords knowing exactly, very clear on how to get its Ten of Cups. Coming from a Five of Cups energy, right? But getting judgment, making a decision. And I feel like maybe that decision wasn't necessarily their own, because that's in the same position that we have this past tower and this imbalance is what we have down here. So perhaps, you know, that tower was brought in for the divine to snap Eeyore's head out of that Five of Cups energy. Let's get into where we, I don't know why why am I all of a sudden, wow, talk about a difference of that energy and then coming to like this clear-cut Father of Swords judgment and like, okay, tell me about this Ace of Cups. Talk about transmuting Libras. I feel like we're doing good. I think we're doing good together. Clarify this some. Tell me more about this confusion. What's this Ace of Swords? What's this Ace of Ace of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Now I'm confusing myself. Yes, Ace of Swords. Okay, we have Seven of Swords in the uprights. Deceit. Is this self-deceit or deceitful actions? Possibly both. Let's find out. Tell me more. 10. We got another 10. Yeah, or a 9. Coming out of anguish, mental anguish, anxiety, right? Over being deceitful and not wanting to work together, not putting time towards the connection, and not being collaborative. That's what the truth is about. That's the truth. Unlocking the confusion. I feel, Libra, that you are, I don't have any other, I have two kings. I have 2 kings on the board, so it could be same sex, but or people are just harnessing the same, or this is all just because I did ask for the Libra, and yeah, I just feel like this all your story. I don't even feel like your person is in here, Libra, other than the energy over there that was showing that it was mirroring. But other than that, I don't get anything. Can you tell me more about this truth? What's the outcome? What's the outcome? What's the outcome? It wants me to use the Lenormand. No more this came out, I say not being defensive. It did come out horizontal. So I feel like you're coming from being defensive to not being defensive. I feel like you're on the way there. And then the Son of Pentacles, which of course is the Knight of Pentacles, right? Which is going to be the slowest knight in the deck, right? So you're taking your time, but the Knight of Pentacles always comes with, you know, something tangible that's long term. So even though he's the slowest, he's the most reliable, confident, trustworthy, long-term knight, you know, going to become. So what is the outcome of this? We're going to ask the Lenormand Kipper. I'm going to call this my, some people might get upset with me, but I'm now calling this my Euro trash deck. Oh, a message like that just popped out and a gift on the bottom. You know what? But I'm not going to take those, but just keep that in mind. You know, Knight of Pentacles a lot of times does bring something tangible, a gift, you know. Maybe it's in the form of, you know, dinner or a gift certificate. or an offer of like actual commitment, like want to go study, want to wear my leather jacket, and you're like, sure, and you're like, oh, thank you. I don't know where that came from. Oh my goodness. All right. What can Libra expect? What is the outcome? Yes. What can 5 cards? 5 cards, please. Whoa. Okay. About what spirit? Ah, I got a flipper. Ooh, in reverse, yes. Very clear cut. A public garden, a public offer of loyalty. So coming out of the dark. Sorry, I'm trying to get out of that knowledge. The Book of Secrets, knowledge that it's time to take a journey together. Mask in reverse. It came very clearly like in reverse. I'm starting to now have to read these in reverse. So masks off. A message of love. So if that was your confirmation that you needed, I feel like, again, this is all for the Libras. I hear energy for the feminine. What will the feminine say? Okay, well, how will the feminine, the person receiving this message, react? Okay, how will the person react? Whoa. It didn't fly, but it almost flew. I caught it with my finger. Woo! Okay, well that wanted to, The feminine feels, Libra, that you are their destiny. That you are their destiny. And that even though there have been blocks, mountains or blockages, they want something stable. So home is the hearth. Hearth is the home. Home is the hearth. Home and hearth. Stability, family, longevity. Like I said, this is the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles card for me, like almost combined. They want to dig deep with you. Wishing well. Wishing you well. Ending with the sun. I think you have your answer. Libra, how beautiful is this? Or how handsome, Libra, is this reading? Let's get some animal oracle. Wow, how cool. Very, very cool. An animal oracle advice. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to read everything upright because I don't have my books in handy. I'm not going to read all of these. Spirit has your back. That's like hardcore Spirit has your back. It's not like hawk Spirit, let Spirit be your guide. It's Spirit has your back. Spirit is like that bird's going to push you if you don't move. Believe in yourself. You've got everything you have. Have the confidence. Oh my gosh, and then it's hawk Spirit. I didn't even realize that hawk was in my hand. You have 2 hawk. Well, yeah, right? But believe in yourself. This is the physical manifestation of Spirit. Let hawk be your guide. So you're being led. This is you, and then you're being pushed. Like I said, like I love Stan talks about, like, I think the 7 of Fire and the Good Tarot, calling it magic, but like she was talking about one of her readings about like wanting to go and shove the unicorn off the cliff. That's what I feel is going on here. Like you're being shoved off, you're all out of balance. There was that 2 of Pentacles vibe, but you're totally being uplifted by these huge ass birds, spirit-filled birds. Oh my God, I love it so much. That was awesome. Like the best ending ever, and now my cheeks hurt from smiling. All right, we'll see you next time. Be sure to contact me for a personal read if you're interested. Okay, bye.